Yo, yo, yo.
What's up?
Hey, what's good? What's good, everyone? What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, we're back. We're back.
After the technical difficulties, we thrived through and we've made it back to this beautiful family.
Yes, you know we will do anything to bring you nice laugh, a good listening session.
Yes, some insight, something maybe you never thought of, or you never saw in a type of way.
A different point of view, different perspective.
Exactly, difference is the key in life, But please, for the people who are new to the family, welcome. And within welcoming, you would like to ask you to follow us on our social media, which is at Awesome Thoughts Podcast on Instagram and Awesome Thoughts on Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm just clearing my throat because we're about to talk about something that you really need to be serious about, because we tend to get too relaxed.
All right, get ready. Get ready. Get 'em.
Today we're talking about comfortability in a relationship. Yeah, you know that thing where at first it's like, oh, paradise and rainbows, but then now it's like, sometimes you can't really give the paradise and rainbows, or you forget, or you don't prioritize it. It's because you don't feel the need. It's just like, it's fine. It's cool.
Yeah, I mean, now you've got your prize. You won now. You can relax.
Exactly, but then that is actually not actually a good idea, because then they start thinking, have you lost interest? And it's the whole situation where now the person starts nagging or questioning you, and they become annoying, but you don't realize it's because at first you used to always pick me up with flowers, and now you forgot the flowers.
But what if I was borrowing those things, just to get you now?
You're borrowing, but here's the thing: what if it was different flowers? You're borrowing different flowers all the time. Did you go through the whole person's collection? Now you can't repeat anymore or something? Like, what's going on?
Now we got what we want. I mean, you come home,
Exactly.
It's a different kind of thing.
No, but it shouldn't be that way, because I mean, I have a little kind of story. It's a quick one. It's a quick story. So, I had a situation where, this person, it's like, in the beginning, we're always spending time together, it's just us against the world. Nobody's there. And then, now all of a sudden, you change. The person is now, I want to chill with my friends. And because we had similar friends, they thought that us being within that whole group was chilling, which it's not.
Yeah.
It's not what I'm looking for, So then it just became like, so maybe things have changed, because, you used to walk me home or to the taxis, but now you don't. You want to go play video games or chill with your friends, and I'm like, but you was with them all day. Yeah,
I hear people saying with time, things change with time and all that and all.
I mean, priorities change, I guess.
But I mean, even if priorities change,
change
does
for the better.
A person's worth, does it change?
No.
Okay, so why do I have to be comfortable, and not do anything because I know I got you?
I don't know. It's sometimes people they just lose sight. That's what happens. I think you lose sight of what it is that you have, and you forget that to get that you went through so much, because you forget how much you wanted it and why you wanted it so bad. So that's why they say you never forget where you came from. Because you lose sight of, you know, what made you who you are, which is something you should never forget, you know.
But
because then you don't appreciate it. It's like you're not appreciating it.
Yeah, basically it's a matter of, you know, the human mind, right? Mm-hmm. Is always like about more.
Yeah,
I'm here now, let me get a better version of this. I'm here now, let me, you know, sometimes with that people get comfortable, you know, because you got something, you have someone beautiful at home or someone loving at home. But because you are so used to them, you start not seeing the value, you know, because they are always there. Then you try, and instead of trying new things and doing other things, you know, you go and do other things somewhere else and you mess up things. So it's all about the things, you know.
And you know, there's a thing about that
don't be comfortable. I mean, I must always have that thing that I know for a fact that I am dating a beautiful woman. That I have to work like every day as if I'm trying to win her heart. You know what I'm saying? Not that I know that she will go away, but it will also make me feel good because, you know,
it's kind of like showing appreciation.
Adrenaline. You have to keep things going. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Keep it going and keep it alive.
Don't get too comfortable. Just try to win her every day. That's it, man. You know?
I mean, sometimes you cannot always do extravagant things, and that's not always the answer. You know, sometimes it's the smallest things, and that's where, honestly, you need to remember and go back to thinking, what is it initially that brought us together? You know, what were those commons that brought us together? And maybe we should revisit them from time to time, because you might not know it, but it makes the other person feel like, oh wow, they were probably thinking about me. Or
so,
you know?
This applies in many things. Bathing, you know, ANC t-shirts, ladies, please, man, you know, don't do that during the first days.
Oh, you're referring back to dress code?
Nah, no. It's, but I mean, it's comfortability as well, you know, because I mean, you used to try to look hot, you know. And then all of a sudden you're like, you know what, whatever, man. You know, I mean, I mean, how many times have you seen this? You know.
Well, yeah, in the beginning, you do that, but that's why I'm saying from time to time, you know. Yes, you're not going to be in the sexy zone. That's not
the only point, though. Yeah, that is not the only point, though, in terms of comfortability. Yeah. It's like sometimes, for example, ideas, right? You're getting used to your person. You know already how your person's mind works in a way. You know things that they resonate with. You know things that they're going to, you know. But what happens is that I already know, like, maybe if I'm going to compliment you like, you were always gonna compliment me anyway. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean anything, but someone else compliments you outside, it's like
appreciation. I feel like the main word within this whole thing is appreciation, acknowledgement, and appreciation. Because I mean, even if it's that predictable, you're not that predictable, because you can never be sure exactly. You can never know when a compliment's gonna come flying your way. And even if you know that it's gonna happen, it shouldn't be like, you know, because how cocky is your ass? Like, what kind of ego you got? Like, seriously, it's like oozing out the jar. That's not tidy.
But within comfortability, there is also some positive sides in terms of someone being freely able to express themselves, right, as to who they are.
Oh yes, yes.
Which is
that
a
is
good
the
side.
One comfortability that is needed.
It's a good side of things.
Yeah, now we're jumping on to the positives. Taking out the bad news. But we've come to a point where it's like, to be comfortable, I can be myself.
Exactly.
With you, and you're not gonna judge me. You're not gonna think
even
I'm
to be
weird.
Comfortable with your body as well. You know.
Yes, you know, you're not shy. Everything is just natural and normal. You know, before I used to be scared to eat in front of a guy. I don't know. And you think to yourself, wait, but people go out on dates, people do these type of things. You know, you gotta eat at the end of the day. You can't starve.
Doggy bag.
Just like it's still to chew. No. So, but then again, it was a thing, because sometimes you get to a point where you don't even think of that, because you're just free and comfortable with this person. You know, all sorts of things, like when you find yourself out here confessing randomly, like, I have never done such and such and such before. That means, like, wow, you've just found yourself a safe zone. Yeah. To just be ratchet as ever. That's, for me, like, I can get crazy. And you know, I never could really just go like that with full-on confidence and relaxation and all that before, you know. So yeah,
there's good parts of it. Yeah, there's good part of it. Exactly. Depending with what, because the other part is not really like, it's being lazy, maybe.
Oh yeah, being lazy.
Being lazy, ne?
Exactly, because
it's good to be comfortable with your person, to know them, to understand them, left, right, and center. You know everything, but the efforts must still continue coming. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Exactly. Once in a while, continue to tell this person how much you care and how much they mean to you and what they've done for you. It's not necessary that it comes back, because it's random. You know, sometimes it's like, oh.
Yeah. Besides, it's all about
the blush. You just blush. That's it.
Yeah. I remember, it's also the energy you put out is also the energy you get
back. Yeah.
Exactly. So you need to know.
Exactly.
Yeah. Just make sure that be good to one another.
Yeah, that's the whole point, you know.
No matter how comfortable you get, you still need to respect the other persons, you know. Still need their attention and all that kind of thing, you know.
So, I would also like to think, how does that work? It doesn't allow you not to have a long-term relationship if you get to that point. Right.
Maybe you already be in a long-term relationship. Yeah.
Yes.
Because in the long-term relationships, yes, that's where it gets to a point whereby people are now just.
When I mentioned priorities, right? It was a thing of saying, like what you're saying now, long-term relationship. Sometimes we get into it, and that's where comfortability sneaks up. You just like, we've been in for so many years. You forget that. And
the mind is always looking for something new. The thing is, the mind is always looking for something new, some adventure, some, you know. That's why
most people would always advise and say that, you know, you should always continue to date, go out, you know, have those moments together, and, you know, make memories like you used to, just you guys, just the two of you, without anybody else, because that's the relationship that needs to be maintained. If it means that much to you, then you work hard at, you know, doing everything that you can to make sure that it lasts. This person doesn't start to feel insecure in a way that you don't care anymore, you're not trying anymore, maybe you now found somebody else, you know. It starts a whole paranoia that's really unnecessary.
Yeah. It happens when you spend so much time with something. Even if it's a car, man, no matter how much you love it, you know what I'm saying? There will be a new Bugatti that you will see someone driving, and you will be like, you know what? But that, you know, but the car that you have is a loyal car, dude. It never breaks down, it's cheap on petrol, it takes you everywhere you want to go.
Yeah.
But you'll find yourself at some point, you know, roaming around, looking for a new ride. Then you get it, you enjoy it for a short while, then it gets fucked up.
You know, exactly. That is a good example, because it's basically it's an advice that we're gonna put out, but like you gotta focus on what is in front of you.
And there's many things to do, man. There's many things to do, man. Why get comfortable?
You need to focus on what is.
If you like drinking, if you like drinking, you know your lifestyle, right? If you still do what you do, because being together with someone doesn't really mean you have to alter your lifestyle.
Yes.
Right? You have to find someone who fits in it.
I do not like
right.
those situations.
So
when now you're telling me
there's nothing about getting comfortable if you are still going out together, still going to watch soccer matches, or still it's still there's no way, because you know that you got my my day one over here.
Yes.
It's like that.
It's good to have that type of insurance and comfortability type of thing where like you say, this is my person, this is my boo, they got my back, they're not going anywhere. Or it could be just your best friend, someone who's really loyal to you, close to you like that. So it's good to have that type of comfort in that
sense of belonging.
You know where you stand. You know that you actually mean something to this person, because on the side of the person who's no longer getting these things anymore, it's just like, wow, have they changed? Have they lost interest? Have they found someone else? Is this about to be a breakup? Am I about to be sad again for like a couple of weeks? Crying and all that stuff, looking like I ran out of lotion because I've been crying so bad.
but man, there's things like comfortability, whereby it's now taking someone for granted. Now that's a different thing altogether.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we are maybe people who I like it somehow, and then we keep up with that lifestyle, I don't think there's gonna be any change. Because if we started with something, if I told you I love you and I used money to lure you, I must use money all the way, because that was the thing. I killed myself, I hugged myself. Exactly. Why do you want to change? Why do you want to change? Because you must work every day for your person as if the next person is trying to get them from you. It makes life so interesting, because they also try their nice, they are best to look nice and do good, and you also trying to be, it makes life so beautiful, man. But if you become comfortable, it's like you're not handling your things with grace, because it's all about appreciating what we have day to day, right?
Yeah.
And they say you live your day, you love like it's your last day on the planet, whatever, because you never know where you might go.
What's gonna happen.
You don't hold
tomorrow.
back.
That's why they say mostly we try to say I love you more than possible, not to extreme now. But to just say to make sure that it's one thing that you mentioned, like remember this, because we don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Just in case, I just need you to remember and to know this. Because it does make a person feel better in a sense. You might not think it does, but deep down it does. It really does.
Listen to the queen, guys. Listen to the queen, guys. She's telling you some wisdom over there.
Yes, it's for real. You might not think it, or you might be trying to deny it. Let us not play those games with ourselves. Just accept it, go through the feelings, And going back to your ANC t-shirt situation, it is a situation where let's not, we get comfortable, and now I feel like, I don't have to dress up anymore.
Yeah.
Or I don't have to try and look, appetizing anymore, because he loves this. No, guys, it's a game.
Yes, it is.
It's not a game, but it's a game.
Yeah.
It's not a game within all those negative points and factors of it, but it's a game where you're keeping things, going, the ball rolling. It's fun. you want to keep playing no matter what time it is, no matter how long it's taking. You're just like, let's just keep going because this is great. This is the best feeling in the world,
Yeah.
So think about it. Now I'm speaking to my fellow female. Think about it in the sense that he was attracted by certain things. Maybe when you first met, you had a certain style.
Yeah.
A certain way. And I mean, sometimes they come out and tell you, this is what I like.
Yeah.
So it should be that type of, I don't know if it's a bad thing, but it's a game, like I said. You just put it on and, drop the jaws, drop the jaws and the draws. Drop the jaws and the draws, guys. Because to you, it's like, that smirk, that emoji with that kind of like sideways smile. It's that type of naughtiness that needs to be there because like, look at him. He's out here thirsty, drooling and going crazy. And, to you might not realize it, but it kind of like, it boosts your ego. It makes you feel good about yourself. It also makes you feel like, okay, he actually sees qualities in me. He's got things that he likes and I make him happy. Which is the additional happiness that comes on top. It's just like, oh yeah. And then it makes you, go at it harder. We're out here shopping, looking for nice outfits and things to show off the assets. I mean, what caught the fish. I mean, carry on putting out the worms,
Yeah, it don't matter, how long you've been together.
Exactly.
You can still, keep it, besides for yourself, man, for yourself.
Yeah, like I said, it boosts your ego. The fact that you go crazy about some of the things that I have, like you have a favorite outfit. The point where a person knows your clothes to the point where that one. Yeah, that one. Yeah. He's just like, oh, you've been paying attention.
We're not relaxing in this.
You've been paying attention. It's like brownie points, tick, 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 tick. It's going the right way. Going the right way. So yeah,
It is what it is, though. It is what it is. But hey, man, how
but if I carry on putting all them dresses and shorts, you need to, carry on.
Making more money.
Oh well. But what did you do? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not a picky person. I'm just like, I take whatever. Just come with it, come with it, and let's go on with life.
Yeah, let's see what you got.
So yes, guys, let's keep on.
Hey, it's a nice session. I'm listening to all these stories.
What
I'm
do
also
you
sharing.
think?
But I also think, guys, seriously, being comfortable is not nice. This is what I'm saying. It's good. There's advantages and disadvantages. Be comfortable with the person in a positive way, like whereby you can share with them anything. You are comfortable. You are you. So you can be yourself with that person and still not feel judged and all that, right? But then there's this other one whereby now you don't wanna shave, you don't wanna, do all those kind of things anymore. You're like only once in Christmas, like no.
Is it a type of thing where as in, because like if you're not comfortable, this sounds like that you're probably not comfortable to talk with this person. So if you're not comfortable to communicate, you can't even try new things. or let this person
and
know
you can't
that
even
you
tell
want to
the
try new
person where
things.
you're lurking. You can't even tell the person where they are lurking if you're not comfortable, because you don't know, are they gonna leave you or what's gonna happen, you know?
Guys, I don't know
Get
about
comfortable,
you,
but get comfortable, but don't get lazy.
but
That's the thing.
do you ever know that feeling? That moment where it's like something, some crazy shit happens, and you're like, man, I gotta tell King, crazy stuff is going on up in here. Like, that's the first person you wanna tell stuff to, you know. You just picked up some cash out of nowhere, you know. All the crazy things, all the good things, even the bad things, you know. They're the person that's supposed to be there, because at the end of the day, it prevents you from crying on someone else's shoulder and then causing you to lose, you know, interest, or being so comfortable that you just like,
And also, when we're talking about that, when we're talking about that, there's this thing of being comfortable with each other, in a sense that even the way you communicate changes. It shouldn't be that way. You know, if you talk to someone like, you know, a nice person, or be polite, you know, the way you used to talk to them.
We don't have to yell at each other.
But
like,
exactly, as we're seeing with many with growth, as they say, or many years of a relationship, people get comfortable the way, and they start changing the way they talk to each other. And then it becomes rude, and then it's swearing, then it's this. But it went from sweet vibes. You know, I don't know if that comes with being comfortable as well. No, you can't beat me.
This is just the point. It's respect. If you have respect for each other, it has to be there from the beginning. Even if we've been here for so many years and you've pissed me off to the fullest, I will tell you with respect. I must remember, you're a human being, you're a person, and I too have you know, imperfect days where I am in fault and I'm not, you know, in the right, where you can then also confront me, but you wouldn't, you know, belittle me, or, you know, start name calling or shouting, or
that's
making a person seem like they're stupid, you know, because you can get the message across by literally just being like, hey, look, I'm pissed, I'm mad, 1, 2, 3, you ain't supposed to be eating my leftovers in the first place, but here you are doing it, and it's not making me very happy right now.
When are you dying?
What?
She's allergic.
What?
Yeah.
No. When are you dying?
Yeah, you're like, shoot, I tell you, tired. When are you dying?
Hey.
That time they were like, fuck you. But you can't do nothing, and then fuck you.
It's like, yo, guys, it's just a whole mess when it comes to these type of situations.
I mean, it's the very same energy that it takes to talk nicely.
Yeah,
the very same energy
just to have respect.
To stop.
You can get your message across without being so rude,
and then get laid after that. You know,
exactly. You know, you speak in a calm tone. You know, maybe try to be sexy within your apology, and see maybe that doesn't rub them the right direction.
Or punish them properly.
Go lock the door.
Exactly. Punish somebody if you're really mad that much, you know what I'm saying?
You know, it's a game. I said it before. It's a game. You know, sometimes we shouldn't look at it like, oh my gosh. But then, if that does happen, I feel that you're not on the right. You need to get off that bus. That's not the one for you. Because, like we've always mentioned, a relationship is like two people who have their individual flaws and, you know, mistakes and, you know, the crazy things that they do, but they accept it. It's like, I can tolerate that. That is something
priorities,
that I can deal with.
Priorities.
No, but it's not that. knowing what you. Well, yeah, it is. You prioritize. Like, but then you can't really, because you just find a person with whatever it is that's going on with them doesn't really impact you like that. It doesn't really like, oh no, this person is driving me crazy. You're not having sleepless nights. You're not crying all the time. You're not out here worrying and not being able to focus.
But look at it this way. The first time you visit, it's a different treatment, right?
Yeah.
Someone's gonna go all out to clean, to do everything, right? Then the deed was done. Then second time they're coming, the effort is still there, but it's not the same. You see? The thing is, the second time, the third time, there will still be effort, but it won't be the same from the first effort, because it keeps on going down. Then the next time, there's no effort. You slept there, and that's it. Everything has changed now. The flowers are... Now you know all my problems. I'm stuck, but I'll just try to win you over.
You see, that's another thing. I feel like, guys, in the beginning, please don't be fake. Please do not be fake.
Because that's...
Like, exactly. Do something that you can maintain, something that, even if it might take you some time, you can go back to doing again. Because all this lies and stuff, do you know that now you lie and you have to remember that lie and keep up with that lie and never flop on that lie?
Yeah, you mustn't flop on that lie, because now everything is gone,
Yeah.
But there's a few people who win though. Maybe they borrow a car from a friend and a room from the other guy,
For how long?
But they find out they like each other, then maybe the girl also borrowed the weave, so they might end up together,
Oh no, guys. Oh, it's too much. It's too much fake horizon out here,
Yeah, I mean, if you got me using makeup and fake hair, man, now don't start traumatizing me with cheese coke at home. No, man, you can't do that.
God.
That's too getting too comfortable, man. You get Don't get too comfortable, man. Yeah, because you know what, guys? Truth be told, we still need to do the first things that made us come together. Those crazy days that made us bond. We need to have those almost every day, man. We know things are hard and everything, but
just try the effort.
Don't get too comfortable, man. Your person still has needs, man.
Exactly.
So if you get too comfortable, exactly.
It's just like thinking about it in your own way. Like, as much as you need that, it should be reciprocated. You should give it back. It's a give and take, as we've said. It's a give and take.
And sometimes you personally might be going through some things that won't need that, but that doesn't mean that the next person doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Don't be selfish.
Exactly. Love languages.
Don't be too comfortable, man. Don't be too comfortable.
I'm saying,
because it rains everywhere, man. You might leave this person and go to the next one and the next one and the next one. But if you're that kind of person, you'll still be,
Yeah, because what do we say? The grass is not greener on the other side. It's greener where you water it. If you're not out here looking at what other people are doing, you can actually see where you can improve.
Yeah, true.
And make your
grass greener.
Exactly, green like the other side, because you go
even
that side.
Better than the other side.
You know what?
You control the water level. You got the sauce.
And improve on yourself, because when you put out good, you will get that in return 1,000-fold.
Yes, now don't get irritated. First days you'll be getting excited when someone is calling you, telling you that they're coming over. Then 6 months later you're like, I want a break.
No, it should be the opposite, where I was calling you to tell you that I'm coming, to ask you to come over, and then now I'm telling you that I'm coming over. Okay, I will be there right now. That's how comfortable I am. Whatever is happening, I am there. So accept it.
Yeah. I know. There's people like to say sometimes you need a break from each person. I think if you personally have a life, a busy schedule, there's nothing like a break that you need, because.
Oh, I noticed if a good relationship. Sorry to cut you off, but if you have a good person, having a good relationship, you can now focus on stuff.
Yeah.
You can focus on your projects and whatever you have.
You ain't gotta worry about that department.
You know, you're not out here like, oh my gosh, where are they? Who are they with? What could they be doing at this point? You know, it's not that.
Let me go over there.
Yeah, you know. Now you're out here being on stalker vibes, extreme.
Yes,
trying to find this person. You sent out a drone flying all over town looking for the dude. You're like, where is he?
Oh shit. Queen is dropping them bombs in this.
Like, for it. Like, you know, you're doing all these spy tactics and all these crazy things
just to find a nigga,
you know, or a chick. So like, hey, it's just crazy. So hey guys, let's not be too comfortable. Let's remember what got us together and
appreciate one another, guys.
Yes,
appreciate one another, no matter how long you guys have been together and everything. You are not the first ones to be in that situation.
I appreciate you for your efforts, but I appreciate you for really what you bring out in me, you know, and how you have changed my life. So yes, guys, with that being said, we have reached the end of the episode. We must say goodbye and leave you guys to contemplate, come up with your own, and
also tell us if being comfortable is a good thing or a bad thing, because and if it has ever affected you or your relationship, or a relationship that
exactly.
Just so that we can also learn from this, because there's two ways to it. Everything is a positive and a negative.
Yeah, and there's probably something that we forgot to mention and put out there, but that's why you're there, to tell us.
The awesome family with awesome thoughts.
Yes, and always
having
remember,
awesome conversations.
Do keep in mind and in heart that you must heal and be at healing best. Peace out.